This component is the joist anchor. It anchors a joist onto a bearer and locks it in position. So it has got two sides to it, and I'll explain why it's got two sides to it shortly. It comes in a box of 25. Let's have a look inside here, see what we've got. So you can see here they are here. You have got another box of 50 H16 screws. They're 16mm long, they're a hex screw, and they have a 3/8 driver on them, like that. The driver is supplied in a separate driver pack, but you'll notice that those are all inside there. So this is how the joist anchor works. It's essentially two-sided, so depending on which way up your bearer is determining in which way round your joist anchor fits in. So if you are securing your joist down to the bearer and the bearer has the channel up, so you can see it's got the channel in here, your joist anchor goes with the long side and it clips onto the joist like so. So the other way to use this joist anchor is when you are securing your joists down to a bearer with a flat surface on it. So this could be any of the profiles that have the flat surface, or it could actually be a timber bearer if you're putting aluminium joists onto existing timber bearers. If you use the joist anchor in this scenario, you just simply hook it on to here, onto this joist, and you want to be screwing it on the center line of this profile here. The beauty of the joist anchor in this orientation means that you can actually change the angle of your bearer and still secure your joist down to that bearer. So the frequency of which you put these joist anchors on, let's just imagine for a second that you have got your bearers here and this is your joist. Now obviously note I've got the bearers very close together here, but this is just for demonstration purposes. But what you would do is you would take one of these joist anchors and you would secure it onto that side of the joist. You will then take another joist anchor and you'll go onto the opposite side of the joist and secure it down onto this side. You do not need to have them on both sides for the 45mm profile. To anchor down larger profiles, say this one here with the 3 channels. Now you're definitely going to have to anchor this on both sides, so you're going to use a joist anchor there, one there, right. Now depending on what the engineering requirements are, you may need to put a joist anchor underneath. So you will go underneath that joist and you'll hook it onto the bearer that way. And you may need to, depending on if you're using the even larger profiles, you may need to hook one underneath here. So now you are really locking that joist down onto that bearer because you've got 4 joist anchors holding it in place. So you can see there.